Intermittent energy harvesting computing systems are ready to take on the jungle of applications where a battery would be impractical or untenable. These tiny devices have to compute despite frequent power failures because they don't harvest enough energy to operate continuously. Instead, they scavenge small amounts of energy into an onboard energy buffer until they're able to turn on and interact with their environment, all the while rapidly using up that energy until they're forced to power down to again await more. A problem for these devices is that they need a way to run code asynchronously so they can quickly react to stimuli from their environment. Prior work showed that a long-running execution can be decomposed into a series of small tasks. Each of these tasks is atomic with respect to power failures, and control flow between them is statically annotated, so the model is efficient. However, when you try to add in support for asynchronous events that share state with scheduled tasks, the model breaks down. That's where our system, Kawadi, comes in. Kawadi extends the task-based model with event-atomic tasks, multitask transactions, and timely split-phase events. All of these work together to bring asynchronous control flow to an intermittent execution. To learn more, come to our talk, check out our code, and read our paper.
An energy harvesting device is a device that collects energy from its surrounding environment and uses the energy to sense, compute, and communicate. It runs only if there is sufficient energy and powers off otherwise. The simplest way to run a program on such a device is to collect a checkpoint immediately before a power failure and to restore the checkpoint on reboot. However, this simple checkpointing approach fails when the system uses a peripheral device such as a compute accelerator, a sensor, or a radio. Checkpointing fails because the internal state of a peripheral device is usually not accessible and cannot be easily saved. Also, an arbitrary time can pass after a power failure, violating timing constraints for the peripheral operation. We introduce a new system called Samoyed, which consists of a new programming model, a compiler, and a runtime system that together enable safe peripheral execution on an energy harvesting device. Come to my talk at the very last session of the very last day to learn more about our work.